We're not gonna sing it.
Tough love, tough love. Sing it with me. Just
no.
We have to sing it. There's no other introduction. Yeah.
We're gonna. No, we're not.
We
we're
have
not
to
gonna
sing the
it.
song, babe.
I don't know the
Okay,
lyrics.
you
I
do
just
the-
know
you
tough
do the-
love.
Do it again.
Tough love,
Tough love, again.
tough love,
Tough love, again.
tough love,
Tough love, tough.
That's all I know.
That's it.
Okay, cool. So, guys, we're about to talk about the Tough Love web series episode finale that we just watched.
Season 2.
Season 2. Yo, that's a crazy web series. Everybody should watch it.
It is
like
the
watching
best web series that's out there right now. Hands down.
At first, when Nicole told me about it, I thought it would be just one of those like soap operas, like every girl's getting their heart broken, and like you don't really want to watch it.
Okay,
it's
but
too
every
sad.
girl is getting their heart broken.
Yo, but this one is kind of sick. Like we could relate to it. A lot of people can relate to it. It's really current. Like it's a really current show. It talks about like shootings of like police killers, Black Lives Matter. What else? It talks about
you have a
all
lot of
those
topics. They're talking about like Bill Cosby first season.
Like
a lot of stuff. It's
all of the issues in the African American society or culture, African American culture.
It's very up to date, very informative.
So yeah, we enjoy watching it. Like they even talk about AIDS, like just certain things that people need to be aware of, and maybe we're not too focused on. Like they touched on those things. So whoever's writing it, I rate them. They're doing a good job. So yeah, today we're gonna
give each other's opinions of the entire web series, and we're gonna talk about the season finale, what we thought, how the characters acted, all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, so just our personal biases and opinions. Like you don't have to take it seriously. It don't really matter. Just what we think, and hopefully you guys enjoy. We wrote down some questions that we're gonna ask each other, and we don't know the questions yet. So hopefully some of them are interesting and catch each other by surprise. What's your first question, Nicole?
Okay, honestly, right off the bat, I have to ask how you feel about the damn baby mom sending Monica that picture. That honestly broke my heart. I got goosebumps when we watched it. I was hurting for Monica. I did not expect that. I didn't like it. Oh my god, it hurt me.
I think the baby mama is foul. Like we both know that she wants Darius. Like she's about to advocate for Darius. Like I feel for her on that. But like you're starting beef, you're starting conflicts and drama, and it just shouldn't happen. Like it's just unnecessary, I think. So.
But the whole thing is already drama. Like Darius has a baby mom, but he's sleeping with his ex, and his ex has a nigga.
But the thing is, Darius is being honest with her and showing her that.
Whoa, being honest with who?
Listen to me, please. Darius is being honest and showing her that, like, yo, you know what? Like, sure, you're about to have my kid and everything. Like, I want to be there for the kid. But, like, this isn't love that we have here. You know?
Okay,
I'm living with you for a bit, but I'm just not feeling it. I don't think it's going to work out. Like, he's legit telling her that. And she's trying to make it seem like they're about to be a happy family. And it's not going to go down.
Okay, but at the same time, he's trying to be a happy family with Monica. And he's not being honest with her that he has a child on the way. So...
like when you're trying to get her back, right? Like you're trying to get her back. You're not gonna hit her with, oh, by the way, like I got this girl pregnant.
Okay,
like right off the bat, you can't do that. You can't do that.
What
Otherwise,
you can't do.
You can't do like it's a strategy. You at least have to get her back in and then break her the news. Like when you think she can handle it.
Do you have news to tell me?
No, there's no news. Chill.
At the end of the day, if you're trying to get back with her, you can't go and sweet talk her and get back with her and you guys are good and happy for the next, like, year and a half. And then you're like, oh, by the way, like, you know, this is my kid with Frowsy. Like,
he's just trying to build up the relationship, build up the trust, and hope that when he gets to the point that he tells her that she can handle it and she's not going to leave him. That's what he's trying to do.
You can't handle that.
You never know, but that's what he's trying to do.
You can't handle it.
That's what he's trying to do. That's the only way, because otherwise it's just not going to be a good look. Are there any people in the cast that you feel sorry for and you just wish things worked out differently for? Like, which out of the couples are your favorite and you just wish like it just worked, you know?
For season 1, Alicia and Quincy were my favorite couple. And I was so sad that they broke up. and I want them to get back together. But since Quincy been doing his thing, Quincy can just fuck off. I'm not about Quincy no more. Like, I don't want him to get back with Alicia. I don't want him to hurt Alicia. Like, she seems like a soft-souled person. We don't have time for Quincy. But the one I do feel sorry for is Monica. I feel like she's just been through the roller coaster way too many times, too many ups and downs. It's too much on her. Like, she doesn't deserve all that. At the same time, she shouldn't keep allowing him back into her life if it's so traumatic, but it's just not.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. And I think this whole web series is just a mess because it's like each couple has some difficult situations, and it's not easy to get back to like a healthy relationship out of these situations. So I wish things just worked out differently. Like, in general, I wish like Darius never fell into temptation with that first hole in the washroom. I think he'd be in a better position.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I think that was like the main turning point for him. And then I wish he never got his baby mama pregnant. Like, if that never happened, things would be a lot easier for him too. Like, things just happened to him at the wrong timing, and I think
at the wrong time, babe.
I mean, if he got, like, he shouldn't have been with that baby and got her pregnant already.
Are you trying to say you feel sorry for Darius or you feel sorry for Monica?
No, I think if Darius figured things out at the right time and just made better moves at the right time, him and Monica would be proper, you know? Like, but he had that like childish, like savage mentality, like, oh, like, I'm not ready for a relationship. But now, like, he's ready. He knows he's ready, but like things have to happen for him to like figure out like, oh, I'm ready and I should have been ready from time and I messed up.
But every single time he did something, he wanted Monica back. Like, he knew he loved Monica or he really liked Monica, whatever the case is. But like, how do you end up getting this girl pregnant? Like, how are you with her all the time? Like, Monica's being left in the dark. You go on dates with this little girl, I don't know. Like, how do you even allow this to happen? Like, why are you regretting it now? Like, this is the life you chose. You chose to leave your good girl at home to go and be with some random thing. Now you don't want the kid. Like,
I don't know. It sucks. Like, I don't know. Because he messed up. Like, he was being irresponsible. He didn't know what he wanted. I think he just didn't know what he wanted. So now, like, it's catching up with him. Next question.
Okay, so on the flip side of that, who do you think is, like, just the most outrageous person in the cast? The one that really needs to calm down. Like, they're at that age, like, the shit gotta stop. Like, you're pushing it. Okay.
Jackson.
100%
Jackson, like, he has, like, his career in order. Like, he's successful, but the way he treats women is just, what's the word? The way he treats women is just irresponsible. It's outrageous. Like, he has no regard for them. Like, he doesn't see them as humans. I think he doesn't care how he treats them. He doesn't care if he hurts their feelings. Like, he's just in and out, and he's like using them. And for him to lose his job it sucked for him, but he deserved it. And I think even the lady, the boss's wife who put him in that situation, knew exactly what she was doing and knew what she was going to do from the start. And he just kept letting his temptations get the best of him. So I think Jackson, like, his whole mentality just brought him down. Like,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely it's Jackson. Like, to me, Darius, he has a lot of fuck-ups, but at the same time, like, I don't see him working in the show. Like, to me, it looks like he doesn't have his life in order. He's not, like, really where he wants to be, whatever. But for Jackson, and he's so, like, motivated to be, like, so successful, how could you let something like this ruin your career and now you're struggling to find a job? Like, I think that's just disgraceful.
Yeah, like, for such a smart person, he should have been able to, like, find a good woman and, like, cherish her instead of just being on that mentality that he's never going to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has his family issues, so you can kind of see where it's from, but he should have started there and fixed it back at his home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's got some work to do. Okay, my next question.
Okay.
Was Jordan wrong to blow up on Monica when they were in the washroom and Monica found out that Jordan was about to go out with Lance?
What was it? Oh, Jordan knows her worth. What happened to that? We were engaged, Monica. We were about to get married. We were living together for years. We had something real. So don't you dare try to compare us to whatever the fuck it is you and Darius have. You know what? You were
engaged.
You were going to get married, which makes it worse.
I do think Jordan's wrong for that. Honestly, in the show, Jordan's not my favorite. I think she's very out of line. Like, she's a woman, like, she has feelings. She has insecurities now. Like, her trust is gone. She doesn't know how to trust people. She doesn't know how to build a proper relationship with these men that she's going on dates with. And for her to be so judgmental on Monica, just for Monica, like, going back with her ex, like, we've all done it. We all do it. Like, people are human, but she acts like she's above Monica. And I agree with Monica. Like, you were engaged. I think that that's a lot worse. If my ex hurt me, like, that's my boyfriend, whatever. But for you to be my fiance and we're about to take it to the next level in life, and then, like, I'm not in the position that I can be talking down to someone whose boyfriend cheated on them. Like, that was my fiance. So definitely she needed to chill herself out and respect Monica a little more, because it's not cool.
Mm-hmm. Like, in my opinion, they're both out of line. Like, they shouldn't be talking about either of their relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they both have their own relationship. It's both different. They keep giving each other's opinions way too much and thinking that they can influence each other's relationships, and they're both in shambles, to be honest. Like, they're both not doing well. So just them getting mad at each other about it is just making things worse in general. Like, I'm sure, like, they're just gonna sit down and cry about it later, because now their friendships are hurting and their relationships are hurting. Like, what do you have after that?
It's honestly like the poor helping the poor. You're not going to get very far. Like, both of them aren't in the position to help each other with relationship advice. So.
Yeah. So.
Let me bring in my phone. What do you think about Quincy looking up Alicia's location?
Shawty, you been sleep, shawty, rest up. I met you feeling me, shawty, fess up. Your homie Shawty.
I wasn't feeling that. Like, don't be looking for me, and I'm not doing no wrong. Like, I'm a good girl. I'm staying my ass at home. I'm not out every night. And, like, where are you? You're in some girl's bed, but you want to look up my location? Like,
see, like, the thing is, Quincy knows he's been doing dirt. Like, that's the thing. So for Quincy, he's just wondering, like, damn, like, what is Alicia doing, you know? Because just the way I've been talking to a bunch of girls, she could have easily been meeting up with a bunch of guys. So I'm just wondering, like, I want this girl back. Like, is she being good? Like, should I even waste my time, you know? But didn't he check her location before he went to see?
Yeah.
So, like, I think it was just to make sure that he's not wasting his time. Like, to make sure, like, when he pulls up at her house with the treats, he had the bag of treats, like, just to make sure that she's where he's not wasting his time, you know?
So call her, swing a text, be like, hey.
It was a surprise. Like, it was a good move. Just show up. Come through, pull up.
Nah, to me,
that was
like,
a good move.
You're guilty, so you think she's guilty. You think she's out with some man. Like, don't be checking up on me.
I don't know. Like, that's what I think. I forget Monica's new guy's name. Her new boo. But do you think he would be a good catch, or do you think he's just, like, saying all the right things at this point?
Honestly, I think that he's the right catch. I don't feel like he's trying to play games with her like Darius. I feel like he's more serious. He's more stable in his thoughts and his actions. He knows what he wants. I have good hopes for him. Like, I actually was hoping she would leave her problems with Darius behind and take the guy seriously. He's not afraid to take her out. Darius was afraid to take her out. He wants her to make sure that she's healthy. Like, they're both openly talking about getting tested, which is so important. Just certain something like that, like, you can tell it's not just the right things to say.
But I think, like, when he's saying, oh, let's get tested, like, that doesn't mean, like, he's so aware of over that. Like, that could just be one of his lines that just, like, opens...
Well, nobody says that as a line.
Opens the girl's thoughts into having sex with him, you know? Like,
no, because a guy that's, like, cheating and playing games is not going to be like, let's go get tested, girl. And then she comes back and finds out she has syphilis, chlamydia, herpes.
Yeah, but obviously, like, he knows that he's clean.
Yeah, but he's not playing games. Like, he's more serious. Like, you're not going to do that if you're not a serious person. You're not going to want to have even the option of the girl being like, okay, yeah, let's follow through with that.
Yeah.
Do you think Jordan was too jealous on the date, or was she overreacting? Or, like, do you think Lance has built insecurities in her that she's just learning to accept, or what do you feel?
Your hair looks great.
Thank you. I just got it done.
Well, it looks good. Any recommendations for drinks?
Oh, yeah. I love the peach blossom and the blueberry mojito. Those have me feeling nice, but I'm a lightweight, so.
Okay, just give us a minute and we'll decide.
Okay.
What?
Are you flirting in front of my fucking face?
What? No, I'm just being friendly.
Really? Because it looked like you were flirting in front of my fucking face.
Jordan, you know.
I think she was way too jealous because, like, I've been to the restaurant with you before and we kind of just ignore the waiter, you know? Like, we just order our stuff and, like, it's like, yeah, get out of here. Like, we're not really trying to talk to him. Sometimes, like, I don't really mention it and I don't care that much, but I think we're kind of being rude to that person. So, like, for the fact that you just said, like, oh, I like your hair like that, just, like, to show that they're nice people and we can say more to you than just order our food and that's it, you know? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, although it kind of did sound like a flirtatious compliment, but it was so, like, just, it wasn't a big deal. It's just a relaxed, like, just little compliment that he flew out there and then he switched it back over to, like, what do you say? Like, can we have some drinks or something right after? Like, he didn't even linger on that or talk about it too much. So I think, like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, Jordan should have just said, like, what was that? And maybe, like, not got so mad about it. Like, she could have brought it up and said, like, why are you complimenting her? Just let him know that, like, it's not cool. Like, I still feel away. But not, like, blew up and left him on the date, I think. Like, I think he still needs, like, he's trying to fix it, you know? He's trying to take his time and work his way back to gaining your trust. So she just left him on the dime. Like, I don't know who she thinks she is. Like, she said her full name. Like, why are you saying your full name? Like, relax. Yeah. So yeah, she's mad cocky. I don't know. Like, I don't know. She left a really good guy earlier in, like, the first season too. Like, she's good luck to her. I think she thinks she's top notch, but I don't know.
I feel like the way he threw it out there, it was kind of just like it had nothing to do. Like, why do you need to compliment her now? Like, if you were going to compliment her at the start when you first saw her at the table. Because when she first came, that's a genuine, like, okay, I like your hair. But then, you know, she came back the next time. It's like you've been thinking about it the whole time. Like,
nah.
It's the way he just threw it out there. Like, I could see, like,
it out. Like, it's
no,
just
if
like,
you're
no,
there really trying
this, yo, just take this, yo.
If you're really trying to sit there and fix your relationship and build it back, like, I would not even.
So honestly, you think that he would have slipped his phone number to the waitress at the end of the thing and said, yo, call me
That's not
just
what I'm
in case
saying,
you're lonely or something? Like, you think it would have been like that?
Okay, if you and me got in a fight and I took you out to dinner to try and fix it and I'm like, oh, like, you looking real good today to the waiter. Like, you kind of be like...
Real good is different than, like, oh, nice lineup or something.
Okay,
like,
I'd be like, beard game strong, AF. Like,
no. AF is the next level.
Yeah,
like, you just said nice beard trim. Like, you don't have to go so far. It's like,
no.
I'll give you a look like how you mean, though. Like, but I'm not
But
about
see,
to leave
like,
you because
okay,
we went to dinner together.
Me.
Yeah.
But still, like, you're trying to build back her trust, and she's a woman that's hurt. She was your fiance, and it just... Like, if something like that will bother her, like, what's the point of getting back together? She genuinely can't trust you. Like, she doesn't trust him. She's just saving them the time from now. Like, we don't need to waste any more time on this. We invested a long time in our relationship previously. You broke my trust. Now we're here. I'm jealous at this small situation.
Do you think that the fact that she's jealous shows that she cares about him?
Nah.
Because, like, you're going to be jealous. It's like, why are you, like, you're defensive. Like, why are you complimenting her? Like, I'm right here. Like, compliment me instead. You know, like, that shows that you would rather his attention than giving it to her. So doesn't that show, like, she's really, like, in love with him and she has that desire for him still?
She
like,
has trust issues.
I still think that just means, like, she wants him, you know? At the end of the day, they can split up or whatever, like, they don't have to talk again, but she's still gonna think about him a few times, like, a month. Like, she's always gonna have him, like, as that guy that she almost married, like, always.
But just because you think about someone doesn't mean that that's the right person for you. You can genuinely miss somebody, but you know in your heart, like, I need to step away from this because it's not healthy. And for her, I don't think it's too healthy, so.
I don't know. You really can't tell because that guy could have came through and never cheated again. Like, that's probably what could have happened. So you really don't know. And her short temper just ruined it all.
Don't blame it on her.
it's the short
He
temper.
could have
Like
just kept his
all
mouth
he said
shut.
was nice hair to
No, you
the
don't
girl
need to.
whose hair wasn't even that nice. Like
It wasn't nice, so why are you complimenting it? Like, you could have just stayed on hush.
he looked at her for like a good 15 minutes. She left and came back, and the best he can come up with was nice hair.
So
So,
why
like-
even put it out there? Like, you barely like her hair. Like,
I don't know. Like
why
he's
is
trying
Becky
to,
with the good hair always gotta come out on top?
No,
What's
that's
wrong
not
with
on
Jordan's
top.
hair? What was
he
wrong
probably
with
didn't even
Jordan's
tip
hair
her.
at the
Like he
table?
probably didn't even tip her. It's all good.
He probably had her sit down after her shift and finish the dinner with her since Jordan left.
Yeah,
the table.
right. It's all speculation now. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Who do you think was the most open and truthful in the interviews?
I think Alicia.
Alicia.
Well, no, they're all pretty truthful. Like, they're all telling about, their problems, their insecurities, why they act the way they act. They were all very honest with it, but I feel like Alicia's answers were the most genuine. Like, she wasn't trying to, like, I feel like when Jackson was answering, he wants to seem like the cool guy. Like, I don't care about no girls, like, I just run through them like it's nothing. Like, to him, it was like a pride, macho thing. I don't know, just in case it goes out. But with Alicia, it was very genuine. Like, it was just from the heart. Like, I miss my ex, or I did something that I regret in the past. Things like that.
Actually, most of them were very open and honest. Like, I think Quincy was really open and honest. Like, you can tell, like, he was just so uncomfortable throughout the interviews. Like, he didn't want to say his business because he realized, like, it messed him up before. And, like, Darius was really open, I think, too. Like, he was legit saying, like, how he felt. Like, although his actions didn't really match what he's been saying, you can see that that's how he still feels, even though he's been doing different things. But even Monica, I think Monica was really, like, passionate in the interviews. It was kind of powerful and overpowering, in my opinion. Yeah, like, she sounded like she was giving a speech when she was going in and saying how she felt. But I guess she really has to, because, like, she's gone through so much. So it's like her time to just say, like, just get it off her chest. So maybe it just comes out that way. Yeah.
Well, I think the next time she's gonna have a lot to say.
Oh yeah, she has a lot to say.
Oh, the next first episode, 3rd season. Can't wait.
And make sure you guys go and watch this bonus episode. Like,
yeah, we're gonna come in. We're gonna buy it and we're gonna talk about it on here, and then you can all come and we'll talk about it together.
Yeah, because we have so much to say about this. Like, it's a great movie. It's a great episode or
great web series in general.
Series.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so we definitely got to see that. Like, if you buy it quick, but it's like $6 if you buy it right away. So just bust out your credit card and pay for it real quick.
Swipe that. So what do you think about the web series as a whole? Like, first season, second season, put them together, and, like, what's your opinion on it?
I think it's great. Like, they really get us emotionally attached to each character. And, like, you start to feel like, oh yeah, things are going good. Like, they might get back together, and you're happy when they meet up. But then after that, it's like, boom, out of nowhere, something like a skeleton falls out of the closet, and you're just like, no, why did this happen? So it's great. Like, it keeps you watching.
I feel like it's very real. Like, the problems that the couples face, they're so current. Like, it's just like, you're actually very involved. Like, when they feel hurt, like, you feel hurt. Like, you kind of feel for that person, and it's just like, it's put together so well. It is the best web series I've watched. It's just
yeah, I think it's true. Like, from the guy's perspective, like, I see all of these things, and sometimes I can see, like, even though it looks like all the guys are the bad ones, like, I can sometimes see, like, how they get into their situations, and, like, just how we think and how our egos are. And, like, I mean, like, even with Jackson, when he's like, damn, I lost my mojo, he pours up alcohol and he's like, it's the hose, like, I need to call up a hoe. Like, just something like that can boost your confidence. Like, you have a girl that's feeling you, it's like, boost your confidence. Next time you go into an interview, you just feel like the man, So just little things like that you wouldn't maybe think of when you're a woman, wouldn't experience it. So yeah, it's really good.
What do you expect in season 3?
I just see more mess. Like, I don't know if anybody's really gonna get back together. I think they're gonna, like, all be friends or something like that, and just
Like it's just gonna.
Like,
We're
I
all
don't
friends,
know.
guys.
Like, they're just gonna
Forget
all
what happened.
casually date or something and not really take these things as serious. I think until they know for a fact like this is what they really want. Because I don't know. That's still not the solution. Because most of the girls want some firm, committed relationships. So like that's not the solution either. I don't know. Like no clue, to be honest.
Honestly, I don't see Monica and Darius getting back together after this. I feel like that is her straw. Like that's her breaking point. She's tapping out. For Jackson, I feel like he's just a lost cause. Nothing's gonna help him. I don't have hope for Jackson. Jordan, she's gonna stay cocky, probably. I don't think she'll let that go.
I think Jordan's gonna break down.
You think she's gonna humble herself?
She's gonna humble herself because Jordan, like, she needs to. Otherwise, she's not gonna find anybody. Like, she had a great guy in the first series, and her ego just ruined it too. Like, Lance is the guy who she's supposed to be with, although he messed up before. Like, she's supposed to be with her, and he came back and he was doing all the right things. He made one little mistake, like the tiniest hairline mistake, and she took it to the next level. So I think like she's gonna humble herself and come back later.
No, he didn't make the tiniest mistake. He made a big mistake. He cheated on his fiancée.
No, that's not the mistake.
Yeah, the mistake is, Becky, I like your hair, but stuff.
Right. Anyways, yeah. So I think.
Don't dismiss me on camera.
Shout out to Jess. We seen your comment and it had like all the likes on it, saying that Quincy needs to get checked.
I really, really hope that she does not fall back into it with Quincy, but definitely she's going to.
But I think that Quincy definitely needs to get tested before he touches Alicia, because he's been running through way too many hoes. Like, he was a top savage. So.
And I feel like he's not going to be honest with her whatsoever.
Just like what Monica's date was saying, like, he probably hasn't thought about it, and hopefully he doesn't go too far with her when he meets up with her at the end. But it's better off that he just chills and doesn't even touch her.
Yeah, he needs to leave her alone. But I unfortunately think they're gonna mess around when he gets in. He got the bag of treats.
Yeah, he got the treats.
He's trying to slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say no to those treats.
It's scary, you know. Every girl likes some treats. So.
Niggas know, bring the treats.
Shut up.
And you're good to go. Yeah. So, what else? Any other things to talk about?
No, pretty much that's it. Like, we're looking forward to season 3.
Yeah, season 3.
I'm very involved with this web series. When I first saw season 1, I like binge watched the whole thing in like one day. So.
We don't want it to end. Like, I actually like this. Like, every time we see that a new episode is gonna come up, like,
we're all excited.
We let each other know. We have the notifications on. Like, we make sure like we're watching it like the day of.
Yeah, we literally
that
like
it drops.
message each other like, okay, it came out. When are we gonna get together and watch it?
And then we'll be texting each other as it's going. Like, we
Yeah.
make sure that we're synchronized by the minute.
Yeah. By the second.
By the second, yeah. So like, it's part of our lives. So I hope like after this bonus one, you guys put out a season 3 and
we're invested.
Keep doing things, yo. Netflix, get on Netflix too. That would be cool. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Don't worry about our opinions. It's just what we think. You know, we're not affiliated with the show or anything.
Okay, guys. So that's pretty much it on our opinions of the show. Let us know below what you guys thought. Who's your favorite character?
Yeah, let us know if you think that they're even gonna get back together at the end. Who do you think is gonna stay together and actually be a happy couple? Or if you think it's all a mess, just let us know. Because I kind of think like they gotta be friends or something. Like,
it's pretty messy right now. So.
Yeah. So good luck to all of them, anyways.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
See you.
Bye.